Shinobi Art of Vengeance absolutely sucks, and believe me, it was written on the books with this game. This was Sega's last chance of redemption and they blew it. They fumbled the bag. And it's so incredibly sad that this once unstoppable giant has now become weaker than a worm. If Sega ever wants to redeem itself at this point, they gonna stop making low-effort garbage and do the impossible. The question remains, Sega, when is it time for a new console? When is it time for a real comeback?
Oh, but Jameson Sega doesn't need to make a new console without the Sonic movies, without the DCX Sonic comic. Sega made so much money of those products.
Yeah, and guess what? These Sonic movies suck giant balls, and anyone that says otherwise is a low IQ dumbass. First off, that ain't no Sonic movie. That CGI abomination ain't my Sonic. Sonic is a pussy on those 3 garbage-ass movies. Want me to prove it? Fine. Sonic Movie 3, when he and his friends had to fight Shadow, he literally said something cringe like,
"Oh, I don't wanna fight you, we are friends, we must stick together, we should do our nails instead."
When the fuck did Sonic sound anything like that on any Sonic game? Where's the spice? Where's the attitude? Where's the badassery Sonic is goddamn known for? And don't get me started on the DCX Sonic comic, because that has to be the worst comic I've ever read since the Sonichu comics from Chris Chan. At least I could tolerate Sonichu with some psychedelics, unlike the pile of trash known as DCX Sonic. That shit looks like a DeviantArt fanfiction. The Darkseid vs Super Sonic fight was so painfully bad the Flash had to reset the timeline because he knew that fight was trash. Sigh. You see, you soy boys, you cucks, you losers at the Sega fan base don't get it. The Sega from now isn't the Sega from back then. Personally, I'm more of a mobile guy. Fucking love Flappy Bird, by the way, a perfect game for a person with great taste such as myself. The thing is, Sega used to be, well, sort of likable. They used to be the edgy cool kid of the gaming market. They had games like Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio. However, there's a reason why I said sort of, because Shinobi? Hey, that has to be Sega's biggest failure, and the reason they're like this now. Shinobi was nothing but a poor man's Ninja Gaiden ripoff. The ninja thing was overdone back then and it is overdone now. Tell me, Sega stands, what made you fangirl for Shinobi so hard? Shinobi didn't put anything new to the table, it was Ninja Gaiden who innovated the scene. And guess what? Ninja Gaiden is back with Ninja Gaiden 4. And Shinobi is back, with an indie game, and you bad taste having losers are excited for this. Y'all are praising this as if Jesus Christ himself came back from the dead. Like, stop with this nonsense. If you're bad at saving your finances, then just say so, but don't buy this low-grade slop and think you're hot stuff for it. What you really are is a insecure, unwashed, smelly weeaboo. I don't get how you can sit there playing these garbage Shinobi games while drooling like a brain-dead retard and think you're on the same level as me. You're not a real gamer, you're not part of the movement, you don't donate to my channel, you don't acknowledge that I make the greatest videos on this platform. What makes you think you have any rights to have a saying on my domain? I don't wanna hear your waffling. You losers are chatting nonsense with zero substance. Hyping fucking Shinobi of all things. You should be embarrassed by yourselves. You really should be, because Shinobi Art of Vengeance sucks, and if you buy it, you are an idiot. And you aren't anywhere near intelligent enough to be on my channel. Get out of here and don't let the door hit you on the way out.